Okay, it's going to be loud. It's going to be loud. It's going to be loud. It is going to be loud. Yeah. Okay. I want to be in the middle. Okay. Can you? Oh yes. Oh good. I organised it perfectly.
Just sit wherever you like.
I've lost my husband.
Does everyone have a glass? This is all terribly informal, and that's part of the idea. Do you all have a glass of wine? Does anyone need anything? It's Magda's job to make sure you are all sorted out. Anyone need anything?
You bring a bottle in with you.
We'll settle up afterwards on an honour system. Okay.
I have no honour.
Pardon?
I have no honour.
You have no honour.
I'm a rogue, a scoundrel.
I won't stay here, so it's fine.
I'm in charge. I'd like this in writing. I'm in charge. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to what was the church that Cat grew up in. Sort of. I said. It is indeed. If you like it like that. We're here to celebrate the album that we recorded and is now out and available on Takata Classics. And it wasn't rubbish.
You sound surprised then.
And thank you to all of you who supported it, because it's quite a few years. And we have the producer.
The producer is there, John produced it. And then we have Alison and Liz and James, wherever James is, he's there, all played in it. Hurrah to them. And Ed, who is going to sing some Handel, which wasn't on the album, Ed sang 3 words. Yes.
What were they?
It should have been you, yeah. So he's and he sang Taruk for Marie at the very, very end. And do you know how many takes it took him to do it?
I just remember
Anyway, so tonight we've got 9 musical items, some of which are indeed by Mr. Wagner. Many of them most certainly aren't. And we've got a little video which finally, the making of, finally arrived at about 4 o'clock today. So that took nearly 12 months to arrive. So which is why we have the technology here, so I can try and make that happen. We'll have that after about musical number 5. But we're going to start with what is actually the first track on the CD, which is Brunhilde's opening battle cry from Die Walküre. Yes, so Kat and I will sing that too. Well, she'll sing that.
Oh boy, I very rarely would admit to this, but I've had a cold all week, so just, cut me some slack. lieb vermut, keine Schlacht, du seh, wie stumm du stehst, ich so lustig und lustig im Steh.
Such a lovely audience. Okay, so next, some of the people involved might be surprised at what order they're in. So next, Ed, following your marvelous 3 words on the album, Ed is going to sing. In fact, why don't you introduce it, because I can't remember what it is.
I'm really sorry. I understood this. I was supposed to sing something light, so I did not suggest Wagner arias. Instead, I suggested a humble one from Samson. So I'm singing "How Willing My Eternal Love" from Samson. Manoah is saying that he's going to be Samson's eyes after Samson's lost his sight.
this is Bach, who needs no introduction, and just as a little something different to the richness of Wagner. We've got the complexity of Bach in a different way. So these are two movements from his viola da gamba sonata in G major, and this is obviously not a viola da gamba, and not even Wagner uses them, but it suits cello really well. So this is Andante and Allegro moderato from G major viola da gamba sonata.
Ooh, it is cold in here. Right, next, Holden, shall we introduce them to some Congo?
Yes.
Everyone, this is Holden. So, on the album, which you can buy from us tonight only for £10 for an actual hard copy of the CD, Holden sings the role of Mima in the forging song. Sorry, we did look at the forging song.
Yes.
Yes, and we went through at the start of Siegfried the other day at the Staatsoper in Berlin, and you're going to get this.
Oh, yeah.
That is your lot on like you. Tell us about this piece.
Well, this is a piece from 5 songs by Wagner. We're also doing the first song in the set, this is My Mistress' Eyes, with the English text. That's why you can't talk. That's okay.
You'll be able to see Holden appear as Mima, which comes around next February performances, right? February performances.
2024.
Yeah. So, and he was also obviously in Das Rheingold.
Yes.
Last November.
Also the English text.
Yeah.
By all
People didn't probably know it. I'm sorry.
I'm fine. flowers when she walks, she treads on the ground. And yet I have her. I think my love has run. I think my love has run. As any streamy light with thoughts compare.
Shall we have a trio?
Right, I'll do some talking again. Apparently, that's what my other thoughts are. They're fine, but it's going to be fine. The thing about Regent's Opera, which used to be called Fulham Opera, which obviously was part of the inspiration for this album to sort of capture what we do, when it looked like you never knew whether things were going to keep getting cancelled forever or not. That it's always been a bit of a family, and Holden just write to you randomly at the right moment? Yes. And then came now, so one of the things that Regent's Opera does is they put on orchestral study days, where we take 1 or 2 days over a weekend to play through a fiendish opera score with soloists from the extended family and a huge amateur orchestra who are there just for the chance to play opera, which is not something they get to do all the time. It's a crazy thing because Regent's Opera aren't the only group that do this. They're all over. They're all over the UK. There's hundreds of them, it feels like sometimes. But it's lovely that there's so much adult amateur music making going on in the UK, and that opera is so beloved that the chance to play in the equivalent of a pit orchestra is taken. And when we did, are you guys ready to go? Yes. I was just trying to get you ready. That's my joke. How does it smell? Sorry, that's yours. But there was some horn players who travelled all the way down from Arran to when we did Die Frau ohne Schatten, because they wanted to play it so badly. But Holden came on board for Der Rosenkavalier. Was that your first one? Yeah. So we didn't know who Holden was, and Holden turned up and nailed it, and has been part of the gang ever since. And we just never let people go. Ollie came in as a jump-in even before my time, and has never left. Sorry. Yeah, it's no escape. Magda's new. Who's been helping out this evening, and she came and jumped in at our gala when we were raising money to put on the ring cycle, and is now going to go and sing one of the roles in Valkyria in May with us. We are sisters. So, and then we have even our orchestra, unlike others, are also family, which is why it's so lovely to have you guys here today. And Liz has the particular note that when she played in our Forza del Destino orchestra at the beginning of 2019, it was A, so good, but B, no, it was beginning of 2020. What? 2022 even. I've got no sense of time anymore. She was the first orchestral player to be named in, I think, about 60-70% of the reviews. That's how good she was.
I do remember going up to them and saying, "Your clarinet is amazing." Yeah.
We're going to play the first movement of the Brahms. It's known as a clarinet trio, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's for clarinet, cello, and piano. This is Cease the Patch Champion.
Yeah, we haven't played this through, we're going to be honest. So it's just all of this piece, and we just thought, let's just play this.
What imposter?
Use our it's a wonderful piece.
I'll follow you.
Thank
See through the pants game music. Love it. Right, so we've got a 2.5-minute movie to show you. Yes, this is exciting. So I'm hoping I can make the tech work. It should be a problem. Just
But we didn't know, we only put this up. It's at bottom right. Bottom right. No.
Yeah, he's on two screens. He's got his monitor and his that is the second screen. I've been around with stuff like that all day. Sorry, I just went
Yes. Down that one, yeah, Olivia.
Right,
That's it.
down.
There you go. Do we have? Yes.
Wotan's favourite daughter, and so she's arrived with Wotan at the beginning of Act 2. And the plan is that she will fight to help protect Siegmund and Sieglinde against Gwydion.
The Freeness told us next door respects. Leon will go on in a minute. You will have some singers swearing in the rhyme, forging the sword. That's from 2 weeks ago. It's going to be an incredibly crystal experience.
I'm so excited that my first Brynhild against you with the director that goes so deep into what the words mean.
The thing about my players is they have to be 100% all the time. There's nowhere to hide in their radar because they can't. And they have to be the kind of players who really enjoy it.
Wagner is always a team sport. In the works of it's really bad. It's really everyone going for it.
Oh, it's me.
It's you now. After that.
So we thought we would take advantage of the fact that we had James.
Can you do that?
Free racing horse.
That rivals the time that the Starship Enterprise screensaver came up during the raid. I was not on that night.
Brilliant. So we thought we would do something that had a beautiful violin solo in it, basically. So we're going to perform together Beim Schlafen with third of Strauss's Waltz. This is nice. Oh, we can clap afterwards if there's Hang on, give me a second. I actually need to screen in my number. Sorry. Very well organized.
Ich
So someone who is not on the album is Ingeborg, who is... Inga is playing the role of Mrs. Fricka Vota, who...
Stepmom.
Anna Russell famously said is a nag.
Mrs. Fricka Vota.
It actually says in our email from Ben, Fricka's nag. Not like Fricka's rested and fabulous area, just Fricka's nag.
Yes, and Ingeborg did Fricka in Rheingold and will be continuing the same role in Valkyria. So, what's going on in this scene particularly? What's happening?
Well, what is going on in this scene is that Fricka, she's basically the one wearing the pants in her and Wotan's relationship. And it is so that she is incredibly jealous of Brynhilde and actually jealous of all of Wotan's children, since she doesn't seem to be able to conceive herself, or Wotan simply just doesn't want to sleep with her. So Wotan has all of these offsprings, all of these bastard children that she just hates. And then to make matters worse, he manages to produce a pair of twins separated at birth, growing up, and then meeting as adults, and they conceive a child. So all of a sudden, not only has he produced twins with another woman, but those twins have actually produced a child. Brynhilde sees the light, and she wants to protect both Sigmund and Siglinde, the parents, from Hunding, who is actually married to Siglinde. He is pretty angry, and Hunding has asked Fricka for help. And she says to Wotan, yeah, he just came by. He's a bit angry, and do you have an explanation for how that could be? You know, so basically this is one big manipulation of Wotan slowly going towards the moment where she says, do not help these twins. I understand you don't want to kill your own son, but at least do not give him the benefit of your strength. And she actually walks out winning that very long battle. Did you say 25 minutes? This won't last 25 minutes.
Meine Herren, freue mich und
The next one. So Holden sent us 2 pieces of corn gold as for ideas for this concert. And as you know, I mean, the whole one of this thing about the ring and the CD and all that is the fact that I appear to make arrangements of operas, and I appear to do this. I make operas that should be for 100 people and make them down to 18 people. A strange bit of inspiration hit me when I listened to, I think it was Sarah Connolly singing this piece, and I was like, I could turn this into a piece of chamber music. So that's what I've done. It's about 40 bars long. It took me about 2 hours, and so this is Glückwunsch, which, how do you translate Glückwunsch? Good luck, lucky wish.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Which I thought was extremely fitting for a launch party concert, which is why I suggested it. It's extremely beautiful text as well. If you don't mind, I'd like to I'm not going to translate the whole thing. So I wish you happiness. I will bring the sun to you through my eyes. I feel your heart in my chest, and it wishes you more than just vain desire. It feels and wishes that the sun shines even when your when your look means to break. So, thank you.
And this arrangement, because Korngold only died in what, 19 something, this arrangement is completely illegal. Oh, there she is. Finally, the final track on the CD, which you can buy this evening for £10 at the bar, along with a glass of wine, is Oldest Liebestodt, which I think, given what we've done so far, probably requires no more introduction. We're going to play the parts off the CD, and I'm going to try and play everything else. So this is off the CD.
And please do stay with us afterwards, because all of us performers haven't had a glass of wine yet, so that would be really nice. And we also don't want to have to carry it all back to the shop tomorrow. Next.
Cara's one with Cara's trip.
No,
The weird little studio in Waterloo
no.
was sort of in the middle of lockdown.
No, I didn't.
Very good. I mean, that was Charity playing piano, and Alison and James
Okay,
just
no,
literally playing the first cello and violin. It really worked. It really worked quite well. I like chamber crystal.
Absolutely.
Yes.